In this video, we're going to set up your first mortgage Facebook ad. So this is where it's all going to happen, where all the information you've learnt previously from the other videos are now going to correlate, and you're going to be able to start getting in front of new customers. So if we have a look up here at business.facebook.com, that's the URL, and this is where we get the business manager. So then we can log in and we can access our ad account. So just up in the top right hand corner here, I'm going to click the login button, and then I'm going to select this business manager here, and then this is the page that's going to pop up, the little title whenever I run an ad. So I'm then going to go over here to ad accounts, click there. Then once that loads, I'm going to go over to the left here and click create. But first, I'm going to go to all tools and then audience insights, because I'm just curious about some certain stats for the ad I'm going to run. So I'm going to pick everyone on Facebook, and that's the audience I'm going to start with. Then if we have a look over here, the United States, add or remove locations. So if we have a look up here, there are 250 million monthly users from the United States. Most are between 25 and 54. So then interests. Have a look at mortgage loans. Then it's interests, business and industry, and personal finance. Because if we have a look up, basically, about 20 to 25 million people in the US. This is where to find them. And then we can see the age, once again, is between 25 and 54. So that indicates that people that are interested in personal finance, especially mortgage loans, typically between 25 and 54. Most are married. And then here, this is interesting that most job titles are actually veterans, which is interesting. So if I was going to tweak this a little further and make this a refinance ad for veterans, then I certainly could, because that's very interesting data. You see the military there as well. Now, in this case, I'm not going to. It's going to be quite a generic ad, but that's just interesting to learn that through the audience insights anyway. So then over here, I'm going to click create ad. Use ads manager. Now it does give me an option of create an ad this way once it loads. I prefer the old setup, so I'm going to go cancel, and then over here with campaigns selected, I'm going to then go create. Alright, so then we have a look here. We go create new campaign. For this particular ad, I'm going to run a target campaign, which is send people to a destination off of Facebook. You can do it on Facebook as well, but I'm going to be sending them to my website. I'm going to scroll down. For the campaign name, we'll just name it Mortgage Refinance Example. Alright, so then for the ad set name, it doesn't really matter. It's better to make it more specific, but in this case, because it is example, I'm not going to worry. So if we have a look at the traffic, then audience, we go create new. Instead of it being so broad in the United States, I'm going to just target one specific area. So let's go California. United States. And that gives us around 29 million people. That's a lot of people. So then we're going to change the age, because before in the audience insights, those stats, I'm going to go a little younger, go 24 and 50, because I'm not that interested in people up to 44, up to 54, 55, 56, because if it's a refinance, the loans are going to be quite small. So in the detailed targeting, I'm going to go mortgage, and people that are interested in mortgage loans. And then I'm going to narrow the audience and must also match at least one of the following. So I'm going to go relationship status married, because I want to target. So that then shrinks it down a bit. That's 600,000 people. I'm then going to exclude loan officers and people that have them selected as job title. So you can see mortgage loan officer job title. Just here. I'm also going to exclude mortgage brokers. Cool. So the reach has dropped a little bit more. So now I'm going to scroll down, and in the placements, so this is where you're going to have the ads visible. So I always edit the placements, because I'm going to be just having a text heavy written ad, so the Facebook feed is going to work well for me. If you have a video, then obviously leave video in there, but because I'm not having a video, then I'm just not interested in it. So stories and marketplace, I'm going to get rid of as well. Alright, so just here, right column for people that would be on a laptop, whereas most of your clicks are going to come from mobile. So Instagram, if you're using image heavy stuff, video as well, it's really good. The more platforms you have running your ads initially though, the more it's going to cost to spread out that dollar. So it's going to take longer for Facebook to really figure out where to go. So yeah, videos here I'm going to get rid of, the audience network as well. Messenger, once again, spreading it out over more places, going to cost more and take longer to figure out who to show it to. So Instagram, yeah, I'm going to leave up just because I'm going to have an image. It's going to be quite captivating. Now we can see the potential reach here. So estimated daily reach is going to be around 2,000 to 8,500. The link clicks is quite significant because automatically Facebook has set it to $20. So you can run ads for as little as $5 if you want. If you've got 40 to spend a day, that'd be really good because then you're going to start seeing results after 30 days or so, because you're getting in front of that many people and you're collecting that many emails. But yeah, it really doesn't matter whatever you want to have it as. So obviously $5 is going to take a lot longer to get results, because when it comes to investing in ads, money makes money. So you can run your ad continuously, or you can set a start and end date. Now Facebook, the algorithm works where the longer you have an ad running for, they're actually going to make it work better for you. Yeah, if you want to have a budget set and you want to make sure that you don't go over, say, $40, then you can set which day it starts and ends, so you only spend the 40. Whereas if you just want to leave it running in the background, then you can just leave it as a continuous ad set. So we scroll down, we just go continue, and then we're going to create an ad. So the ad name here, I'm going to get a little bit more specific, just because it is an example, but I might be running a few examples. So it's always good to have the ad here, get in the habit of being really specific as to what your audience is, so you know exactly what this ad is. So you can see married, 24 to 50, men and women. Then make sure you've selected the right page, just in case you have multiple pages. I'm going to choose a single image, because I've found that works really well depending on your image. This is where you click upload image. So the text here with the headline, this is where you would write your captivating story to entice someone on Facebook to stop what they're doing when they're scrolling and actually engage with your advertisements. So yeah, you really want to make sure it's enticing. You want to create curiosity as well, because if someone's curious, they're more likely to click on your ad. So then on the right hand side is where the example of what your ad will look like is. So we select whatever website you want to send them to, your sales landing page for instance, that'll pop up here. And then that pops up with what was automated when you type in the website. So I'm going to now change the headline. So it's going to be, say, free guide, because for this type of strategy, I'm offering a free guide for someone to download in exchange for their email address. I then send their email address to an automated email responder, and that will send out 30 days worth of emails. Now you can see here I've got the Facebook pixel linked. That is linked to my website. There's a Facebook pixel on my website. So once it is live and I'm running ads and I'm sending people to my website, I'm basically going to get my pixel to learn more and collect data. So then later when I want to retarget these people, I can create an ad and have an audience made up only of people who have visited my website. So it's pretty clever stuff. So there's one error where there's no image, but that's obviously because I haven't uploaded one. Here as well, going into a bit more detail, really this is where you would write your story. So this is, the more text you have, the less clicks you're going to get. However, it's going to be a higher quality of person. So if you run an ad and it's just an image and a title down the bottom there, you'll get a lot more clicks, but it'll be a lot more of anyone. So it will be poorer quality of leads. So if you want to write something really long, then that will actually work out better for you, because the less clicks means the less it's cost you to run your ad. So if we scroll down, basically pretty much good to go. So if you are interested in learning how to run your own ad, then back on the course page there is the guide available, the template, and that will give you some secrets on writing ads that actually convert. If you're interested in us writing your ads for you, then just if you can fill in an application, we'll make sure we're right fit for one another, make sure that we can help you and that you're going to benefit greatly from us. So I'm just about done, so we'll just hit confirm. Before we go, to give you one great tip on an enticing headline, then because we're running an ad to get someone to go to our website, this would be an example of what we would write to entice someone enough to click on our ad. So let's just say, because it's for refinancing, then how we went from broke to, let's say, to 2 homes in 3 years. If I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw that, that would entice me to click it, because I want to know how someone went from broke to 2 homes in 3 years. Okay, so that's going to be really helpful for a refinance ad. There as well, make a long story that's really enticing, usually in a first person, from a testimonial perspective of someone talking about how great you were when you helped them. That's going to get you a few conversions.